An hour after approving Semicon 2.0, the same cabinet cleared a second equally massive scheme. This time, it was not about chips, the device those chips actually go into. And before I get into getting into that, I would request you to please like, share, subscribe, and I'll give you a clue about this story. You don't need to phone a friend for that. Thank you for your support. Now, the Union Cabinet has approved the Mobile Phone Manufacturing Scheme, or MPMS. Budgetary outlay of the same, 62,500 crore rupees. Now, these are two landmark electronic schemes cleared in the same cabinet sitting. MPMS is designed to scale up production, deepen domestic value addition, strengthen supply chain resilience, and enhance global competitiveness. Now, here's what actually distinguishes MPMS from a typical manufacturing subsidy. It's not just about assembling more phones any longer. The scheme has specifically aimed at building Indian brands to achieve technological sovereignty, capture large economic value, and create Indian patents in design and research and development. Very refreshing, I feel. So in other words, the government isn't just rewarding factories that assemble phones anymore, it's actually going to be rewarding companies that actually own the design. So then, that brings me to this thought: how does the incentive structure work? Well, here are the details for the same. The scheme runs for 5 years, from fiscal year 2026-27 to fiscal year 2030-31. Manufacturers get incentive support on eligible sales at differentiated rates ranging from 2.25% to 5%. There's of course an additional incentive of up to 1.5%, specifically linked to domestic sourcing of key components and sub-assemblies. And for companies building genuine Indian brands, an extra 3% incentive on eligible sales, tied directly to design and research and development of the product. Now, the message is quite well layered. Make more phones, source more parts locally, and if you can, own the brand. And the government isn't shy about the scale it's targeting. Cumulative mobile phone production during the scheme's tenure is expected to reach approximately, wow, that's 39 of number of zeros I'm forgetting, but I'm estimating that is 39,000 crore rupees, alongside a significant jump in phone exports. I had to do that little dramatic bit. The scheme is also projected to generate around 60,000 direct jobs. To me, that is one of the most encouraging things on this scheme altogether. Now, this is why this kind of matters right now. The previous scheme, the Production-Linked Incentive for Large-Scale Electronics Manufacturing, or PLI-LSEM, officially ended on the 31st of March 2026. And its track record is exactly why MPMS exists. Now, since fiscal year 2014 and 15, electronics manufacturing has grown 7-fold. Exports have grown 11-fold. India is now the world's second largest mobile phone manufacturer by volume. 99.2% of all phones used in India are now made domestically. And in 2025, smartphones became India's single largest exported product category, overtaking diesel fuel and cut diamonds. MPMS is built to be PLI-LSEM's successor, picking up exactly where that scheme left off. Now, on the macro view front, the cabinet has approved Semicon 2.0 worth 1,27,500 crore rupees for chips, and now MPMS worth 62,500 crore rupees for the phones those chips power. That is nearly 1.9 lakh crore rupees approved in a single cabinet meeting, covering both ends of India's electronics value chain. Design and fabrication on one side, assembly and branding on the other. And here, of course, is the front page take. Now, I feel this is India trying to own the entire electronic stack at once, and why not? Not just assembling someone else's phone anymore, it's about trying to get into design, patenting and branding one of its own. And it's about time. The question, though, I have for you is this: can MPMS actually produce globally competitive Indian phone brands, or will it mostly reward the same global manufacturers already assembling here? Please do let us know. What are your thoughts in the comments below? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.